welcome everybody to another great episode of Live on Purpose. Now this particular episode is near and dear to my heart as it showcases some great places here in Cleveland. And it is game 4. We are in the finals, the championship. So I am wearing my Cavs gear, of course. During the show you'll find great places nestled in the heart of Cleveland in places like Tremont, Cleveland Heights, you name it, you'll see it right here, as well as the new flags. So stay tuned, get a glass of wine, and let's get it. It's Purpose, and I'm here with Fred and the Sculpture Garden, another wonderful place that we found here in Cleveland. We're actually in Cleveland Heights, but as you can see, the footage that you saw is some wonderful, wonderful pieces, all sculpted from stone. And so that is definitely something you don't find every day. What made you start doing this, Fred?
Actually, I had carved wood off and on since I was in high school.
Okay.
And 30 years ago, a stone sculptor in Little Italy was having classes in his studio, and it totally changed my life.
Wow, wow. So what inspires your pieces?
The figure, a lot. A lot of my things are about people.
Okay.
Faces, heads, bodies, even the abstract pieces very often are based on the figure.
Okay, okay. So do you get a lot of visitors here? I think this is kind of tucked away here in Cleveland. A lot of people don't know about this great place.
I do a few open studio events during the year.
Okay.
You first found out about it from one of my postcards.
Right.
And it's also open by appointment.
Okay. Do you sell your pieces as well?
Yes.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm represented in a few galleries.
Awesome. Okay. So you've been doing this for a while, and then also the garden piece of it. Your wife helps with that?
Yes. Well, my wife is the garden designer and the spirit behind the gardens.
Nice, nice. Okay. Well, tell everybody how they can find out more about you.
Well, I'm a stone carver. I'm a dinosaur. I'm not on the internet.
Uh-oh.
People can reach me by calling my business number.
Okay.
Which is 216-904-0255. Call, don't text.
Okay.
Because I can't read
Don't
the texts.
But this is awesome, and what I really love about it is that there's animals, there's people, there's just all types of pieces. Do you sculpt other things other than stone? I see that there's some other materials that you use as well.
Yes, there's a series where I've been incorporating metal with the stone, found objects, and I'm primarily stone and wood, and most of the wood pieces are indoor pieces, so they're not out here.
Now, what type of materials or what type of equipment do you have to use? I would imagine it takes a lot of equipment for stone, with it being stone.
I do, with the bigger pieces, I rough them in with pneumatic tools, which are air-driven, hammer and chisel kind of apparatus, and then finish things with hand chisels. And I've got, boxes full of different tools.
Okay. Now, where do you have do you bring your stone in from somewhere? Do you find it here locally, or?
A lot of the lighter stone that's around is Indiana limestone.
Okay.
It's imported here. I get from some stone places out in Geauga County.
Okay.
The granite they're found objects. Marble is wherever I can get it. I frequently have to go to a stone supply company for that, farther away.
Okay. Now, are you at a point where you feel like you can instruct or inspire other people who might want to?
I have done classes.
Have you? Okay.
Sometimes I do classes in my studio.
Good.
I feel it's payback for what got me started.
Yeah, nice. Now, do you listen to any special music or anything while you're sculpting, or is it a ritual that you might have?
I could say rock music.
That would be good. Okay. Any ritual that you have, or you just hit you and you get started?
I'm out in my studio pretty much business hours working.
Okay. Well, there you have it from Fred here at the Sculpture Garden. You can reach him. The number he gave you, absolutely come out when he has an open studio. You have to look at this. This is wonderful. And this is another one of Cleveland's great places. Thank you guys for tuning in for Live on Purpose Day. Hi, it's your girl Purpose, and we are live once again, and we are doing the Walkabout Tremont. Right about now, I have Lila with me, one of the artists that are being featured today. If you can tell me a little bit about your work and your experience here at the gallery.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Lila Rose Cole, and I'm an abstract painter, abstract landscape painter. Often getting my inspiration from places in Cleveland, Lake Erie, trips around Cleveland and outside of Cleveland.
Okay, nice. Now, is this some of your work here?
This piece right here is mine.
Okay. And what's this one called?
This one's called Between the Lines.
Okay.
And there's actually a number of other pieces that go with this that I can take you guys in if you wanna come on in.
Let's go into the gallery and see what she's got.
Most of the abstract themes that you see on the wall are mine.
Okay.
A number of the pieces over here are from the Art of Industry show, which was to do with celebrating the industrial side of Cleveland.
Wow, okay.
And celebrating the flats and kind of getting in touch with all the colors and rusts and where Cleveland has originated from.
Right, absolutely. So would you say like you like working with certain colors? Is there something that sticks out that really motivates you, or how does that work?
Well, colors and textures, yeah. I love colors. I love playing with the way colors work together, different color combinations, but texture too. I really, really love playing with texture, whether that's thickening paint or thinning paint. I use a lot of layers in my paintings, anywhere between 10 and 20 layers, so they get pretty heavy.
Okay.
And they're all kind of thin, transparent layers, and so when you overlap them, it kind of creates a depth.
Okay.
So depth is important in my work.
I'm getting an art lesson in there. That's awesome. So would you say that besides Cleveland, what has been your other biggest influence in your work?
Oh, wow. In terms of place, I just got back from a sabbatical in Israel and in Europe.
Okay.
And that was incredibly inspiring to see other artists around the world, what they're creating, colors, textures, environments I'd never seen before.
Right.
And so I'm working on a series of pieces, probably about 40 or 50 that I'm going to show in September for a solo show, which will be here at Hartshorn Studios, and then also at our gallery at 78th Street Studios. We have a gallery lower level, so I'll be showing that work. And I would say Rob Hartshorn is a huge inspiration in terms of people. He's been my mentor for years, and he paints these really amazing realistic portraits. And his work and his style and his layering method are all really inspiring to me too.
Okay, nice. Now we're visiting the Tremont area, and we're trying to go to different places in Cleveland to really kind of spotlight some places that people don't know about. Tremont has changed over the years to, I would say, more positive environment. What do you think about the Tremont area?
Yeah. I mean, when I first moved here, Tremont was known as a historical, artsy neighborhood with lots of galleries. And a lot of the galleries have closed down, a lot of the permanent galleries, but what's come instead is all these neat boutiques and restaurants, and so the idea of arts in Tremont has grown to this kind of more encompassing idea. It's the art of food, it's the art of wine, it's the art of chocolates, the art of jewelry and fashion, and so now it's just an incredibly diverse place where people can find any kind of art that they like.
Right. What's your favorite place to eat in Tremont?
Oh, geez. I have a number. I couldn't pick a single favorite one. If I want Thai food, I go to Thai Fun. If I want like a taste of New Orleans, I go to Bourbon Street Barrel Room. I love Fahrenheit. They have a great wine selection, delicious food. Dante has amazing Italian food. So, I mean, but there's really, I couldn't choose anywhere.
Yeah. Well, if my watchers and listeners want to find out more about you, the artist, where can they find your work or get in touch with you?
Well, I'm on the Hartshorn Studios webpage, and that's www.hartshornstudios.com. And then I have a personal page that's lilarosecole.com, and that's Kole.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be seeing more of your work throughout the city, but
I love that.
I'm really glad to meet you. Thank you for the tour. We're going to take a few more shots. We're just going to have some fun and enjoy the walkabout at Tremont.
Excellent. Have fun.
Thank
This
you.
is a good example of the texture that I like to use in my work. I actually used heat in order to get it to bubble like that, but I also put on 10 layers. And you can see that in the different colors and the kind of translucency.
Continuing our walkabout Tremont, I wanted to pay close attention to the Paul Duda Gallery here that focuses on Cleveland photography. As you can see, it showcases many places, great places here in the city of Cleveland. We are honored to be able to see these pieces today in the walkabout Tremont. I'm PurPose from Live on PurPose Internet TV show. We're covering the walkabouts today.
I'm Alex, the Exquisite Corpse, and also here with Title Cool. I'm just her guest artist for the night.
Oh, okay. And this is your work here.
It is.
So what's special about your work?
I hand make it from sterling silver. Everything's, I do a bunch of different sizes. Everything's guaranteed with free resize, return, maintenance. I also do the watches. They start from flat sheet metal and wire and raw leather, and I forge it, solder it, cut and dye the leather, hand stitch it. Yeah.
Are they all like one-of-a-kind pieces? Do you replicate?
I'll make a batch about 5 at a time.
Okay.
And even making them all at the same time, they all are just a little bit different because that's the
They're
nature
handmade,
of it.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Very creative. What made you start doing it?
I've always wanted to be an artist, and I had a metals degree and an obsession with time, so I kind of put it all together, and now I'm doing this.
Nice.
Yeah, been trying to make it my full time for 13 years, and this will be coming up on my 1-year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Being an entrepreneur, that's an awesome step. Great. How can they find out more? Is that the www.xcb.com?
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me what XCB is.
The Exquisite Corpse Boutique.
Okay.
Which is, the Exquisite Corpse was a party game back in the 1920s. With surrealism, they would take a piece of paper and fold it up. One person would draw on it, and then wherever the lines extended to the next, to the edge, they turn it over, extend those little lines, pass it to the next person who would draw something, and so on, pass it around the room. They open it up, and you have a drawing. The first time they played it, it was with words, and the end result was the Exquisite Corpse will drink the new wine in the parlor.
Okay.
So they called it the Exquisite Corpse.
Well, nice meeting you.
Good
Thanks
meeting
for
you.
talking to me.
Thank you.
What inspired you to do this?
This is actually Ukrainian art from Ukraine.
Okay.
It's an art that dates back about 4,000 years.
Now, is that a part of the ones where there's like the dolls that are inside, or like there's many of them inside
Well,
of one?
the dolls, those are painted. These are not painted. This is a waxing and dyeing process. And
So how long
those
does it take you to do one of
now
them?
that is actually not painted. That is called a washi egg. And that's actually Japanese rice paper that's wrapped on an egg.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do a little bit of different stuff, not just the Ukrainian style. Stages it goes to. It starts off the white egg. Whatever I want white, I have a writing tool called a kiska. These lines here is wax, beeswax, and it holds the color. So this will stay white, then it gets dipped into the yellow dye. Everything dyes yellow, except for where the wax lines are. So now what I want yellow, I cover it with wax. So I did these little teardrops here. Then I put a little bit of green on here, covered that with wax. It gets dipped into the orange. Orange dyes right over the yellow, except for where the wax is. So now I want those little feather lines to be orange, cover that with wax. Then it goes into the red. Red dyes right over the orange. Now I want that entire star to stay red, so that with wax, then it goes into the black. This is the stage on the chicken eggs that I empty them out because they're full of raw eggs when I work on them.
Oh, okay.
And then all of this wax is then melted off over a candle flame. And there's the white lines. the yellow teardrops, the green dots, orange feather lines, and red star.
Yes, and that's the finished product.
Yep.
And about how long does that process take?
This is, I can do it in like 45 minutes.
Okay.
When I teach a class, this is what when I teach people, this takes about 3 hours to do in a class. But these eggs, you know, the very detailed ones, probably take me 5-6 to do garlic eggs.
How long have you been doing this?
Been doing this 6 years now.
Okay.
This started out as a summer job. I'm a school crossing guard.
Are you?
So when I'm off during the summer, I needed some other income.
Absolutely.
And now it's turned into all year long.
That's a blessing. Very nice. Well, I am from Live on Purpose, and we are doing the walkabout, and I think I might have to come back and get some cherry almond. That's really good. Thank you.
My prices are $6 and $5. The blueberry basil and the apricot habanero are $6. Everything else on the table is $5.
So do you do a lot of trade shows or vending at different events?
Vending at different events, walkabouts, farmers markets.
Okay.
I do the West Market Plaza downtown.
Okay.
At the West Side Market.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for taking some time with me today.
Thank you.
And sharing your treats.
Thank you.
You have to enjoy this. Now this bike goes all around the Tremont area. The other one that they have goes around the Ohio City area. This right here is a bachelorette party, everybody. So they are about to be on the tour for 2 hours, drinking, cycling the whole time, and having a great time. So stay tuned for more. Hey everybody, we are right here in Ohio City with the 2 owners of Cleveland Cycle Tours. This is a wonderful idea. How did you guys come up with this?
Thank you. You know, one of our sons had an internship in Minneapolis with Target at the headquarters a couple of years back. Saw these things running in Minneapolis and called us up and said, "Hey, Mom, Dad, you gotta look at this for Cleveland. Wow. It's becoming an exciting town. I think, you thought that this would work well here."
Nice. Now we just saw a bachelorette party lead. Is this kind of the norm, bachelorettes, bachelor parties?
You get a lot of those. You get a lot of bachelor parties. You get a lot of neighborhood outings. And we also do, and those are typically pub crawls, but we also do a lot of non-alcohol. We do some corporate team building. We do family outings that'll go to the West Side Market, Mitchell's Ice Cream, and something like that.
Okay. And so you said pub crawlers. Now how does that work?
At the pub crawls, we do either Ohio City or Tremont. And as of the 1st of July, we're going to have another bike on downtown route. And it works out to about 4 15-minute segments of pedaling and 3 20-minute pub stops.
Okay, nice.
And they can all,
no, that's okay.
They can also bring alcohol onto the bike.
Okay.
Beer and wine, they're allowed to bring onto the bike and drink it while they're pedaling.
Nice.
It's only legal on the cycle.
On the cycle, okay. Now, do you actually have to cycle the whole time to make it go?
We say if you don't pedal, we don't move.
Oh wow! I thought maybe it was a little secret motor in there.
No hidden motor.
You have to pedal the whole time. Oh wow! So some people might start slacking. It might slow down. How does it work?
Peer pressure sets in.
Oh yes.
Peer pressure is a wonderful thing.
Right. So does it only run like during the summer months, or how often?
We ran through December last year, and then we started in March. So as long as someone wants to go and it's not snow covered, we'll go.
Oh, nice. All right, well, this is a lot of fun. Like, this really brings a different spin to Cleveland. We're trying to showcase things in Cleveland that a lot of people don't know about. So this is awesome. I want to thank you for letting us come and film your bikes, and hopefully we'll be on one pretty soon.
Well, that would be great.
We look forward to that.
How can anybody get in touch with you if they want to book this?
Our website is clevelandcycletours.com.
Okay.
Or they can call 532-9995.
Nice. You heard it here. Get your tour set up. This is fun in Cleveland. of Tabletop Board. What is it?
Board Game Cafe.
Okay, I knew it was that. We call it Tabletop, but it's right here in Ohio City. What inspired you guys to put this together?
So board games are becoming huge all over the country, and board game cafes are a relatively new thing for a lot of people. So we just thought we could jump on that, and we wanted to bring something new to Cleveland, something different, and something that you can get away from your phone, you can get with your friends, and just have fun.
I love it. Now, who's your typical customers? Families?
We get a lot of families.
Okay.
We get a lot of people on dates. We get some like group events. People having like their team building meeting here, and then we just get friends on like a Friday night. Just want to have a laugh and have a drink.
Yeah. What's your most popular board game?
We get a lot of people coming in for like their throwbacks that they had when they were a kid. Your Hungry Hippos, Connect Four, and then we always love to try to teach them these like new games that will be classics in the future.
Okay.
And so we kind of let them play their games they played as a kid, and then we show them all these new games that they're grabbing.
So you do make suggestions. Do you have like a menu of them?
Yeah, we have a game menu. You can look at, we have almost 1,000 games.
Wow.
And our staff, our servers, and we have game teachers that can just recommend you something and even like lead you through it, teach you the rules.
Okay. So you guys stay pretty busy.
Yeah.
Great location.
Yeah.
West 25th, great location.
Very happy about the location. During the weekdays it's a little calmer if you want kind of a quieter vibe, and then on weekends it's jam-packed here, laughter and shouting all over the cafe.
What's your favorite word?
Of this one's one of my new favorites.
Okay, Rampage.
You're kind of these dragons going around the city, and you're kind of flicking your way through the city as you are eating little wooden
people
meeples.
off, like you ate them.
You're eating people, you're destroying buildings. It's just a lot of chaos going on.
Right. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Well, how can they get in contact with you?
So you can visit our website, tabletopcleve.com. Or you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tabletop CLEV.
Nice. One more question for you. What do you anticipate for RNC for this business? Because West 25th is going to be jumping.
Yeah, we're excited for it. We're hoping a lot of new people get to experience the place.
Right.
And yeah, we're just here to teach people, like let people have fun.
Nice. You got it, guys. Come visit Tabletop down on West 25th. Everybody, I am on the top of the Nautica Queen right here in Cleveland. We told you we're going to take you to some of the greatest places in Cleveland, and this is a wonderful way to spend a Sunday evening right here. We are in the New Flats, a wonderful new place in Cleveland to check out some of the great restaurants and live entertainment. Here in the New Flats, you'll have anywhere from oysters to tacos to just plain out fun. The day and night club over here. We also have the new Punch Bowl. You'll see pictures of great places that you have to check out. If you're here for the RNC, there's nowhere else to be but Cleveland Flats. You're listening to Live on Purpose, and you're watching one of the best shows on the internet. I'm your girl Purpose, and I hope you enjoyed our show today as we showed you some great places in the city of Cleveland. We'll see you again next week right here on Live on Purpose.